Tyler Dunn has accomplished a handful of achievements throughout his life. Tyler has beat the odds by having a 2.0 GPA in high school to graduating Broward College with an AA degree and a 3.5 GPA. Tyler is also an entrepreneur who has started a real estate business called Dunn Investment, LLC, which helps distressed property owners by matching them with real estate investors, and has created a motivational podcast called Goals and Updates, which helps individuals change their negative mindset and change it to a positive mindset. The title of his speech, Believe in the Impossible. Please welcome Tyler Dunn.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tyler Dunn. I'm going to be talking to you guys about believing in the impossible. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to talk about 3 segments that I'm going to break down for you guys. The first one is going to be who I am. You have to understand who I am in order to understand how I struggle to not believe in the impossible to believing in the impossible. The second part of the speech is going to be my achievements. My achievements are what actually created me from struggling to then believing in the impossible. And the third part of the speech is going to be some tips I'm going to give you guys where you can start believing in the impossible as well. I'm going to start off, again, my name is Tyler Dunn, and to take you back to where it started was back when I was in high school. I was about 18 years old, and I had my first real true love. Who here has ever had their first true love? Alright, everyone has. Now what ended up happening was I ended up dating this girl for about a year. I was madly in love with this girl. And basically to the point where I stopped caring for myself and put all my energy into her. She told me to go get milk, eggs, go pick up her brother and sister. I'd go and pick them up. I'd do whatever I had for this person. What ends up happening is once I dated her for about a year, she was Vietnamese, and in her culture it was an arranged marriage. It's very typical and very common for them to get into an arranged marriage through families. And so at the time what ends up happening is they relied on her father for income. And he falls off a ladder, hurts his back, ruptures some discs in his spine, or his back, and he can't make income anymore. He loses himself, and he has to go home and try to figure out what to do next. Well, the breadwinner out of all of it was the person that I was dating at the time. And for her to fix it, her stepmom came up with a solution where they would marry this one guy from Vietnam into the country for $40,000. And so she would tell me before she was going to do this, when I tried to talk her out of it, and when I realized I couldn't talk her out of it, I had 2 options at this point. I could leave, walk away, or I could try to stick through it. She was telling me it was about 2 years. I could try to stick through it and try to overcome it and be with her at the end. Well, of course, I stick with it. I go, hey, I love you so much. I'm going to stay with you. We're going to get through it in 2 years, and then we're going to be together. Well, fast forward a year later, so now we're 2 years into the relationship. She breaks up with me because I can't handle it. For anyone that doesn't know, if you've ever not been put in that situation, which I'm sure a lot of you haven't, it's very hard mentally because you're seeing this person on the side, but legally she's with someone else. So mentally it destroys you. It starts wearing you down over time. And so what ends up happening is she breaks up with me, and like I said, I don't have the courage to break up with her. And what ends up happening is I get to rock bottom. It's my lowest of my low. And a couple of weeks go by, a couple of months, and I'm living on my own at this point. I'm in an apartment with one of my friends. And what ends up happening is my friends end up bringing drugs over. I do drugs. I wake up the next morning, and what ends up happening is, for most people, when you end up doing drugs, the next morning you crash, right? So what ends up happening is I wake up, hop in the shower, get ready for work. I get up, brush my teeth in the mirror, and I just so happened to catch the reflection of myself in the mirror, looking back at me. And I had to stop for a second. I look at the reflection in that mirror, and I don't recognize that person. I don't know who that is. Who is that person looking back at me in that mirror? I don't know who it was. I lost myself. And I had to to figure out how to get myself back from rock bottom back up to the top, or somewhere in the middle. And so I started asking myself some questions as I'm driving to work, which I'm going to tell you this is the tip that I'm going to give you, which I started asking myself. But now moving on to the second part, fast forward, I got to tell you some achievements. So that was where I was at rock bottom, I couldn't figure myself out. Now we're going into part 2, which is achievements. Now, I was someone that didn't care about high school or college or school in general, and I literally skated by in high school. I had a 2.0 GPA, so bad that if I would have went a little bit of a percentage less, they would have flunked me. I would have failed high school. I went to Broward College, which most people think it's a community college, it's a 4-year university. I highly recommend it, probably the best thing I did in my whole entire life. And what ends up happening is I go to enroll, and the enrollee goes, I really, really hope you're going to change yourself because 2.0 is really bad. They'll fail you, and you won't be able to come back to college. So I really hope you're going to get your stuff together. And I just think to myself, okay, I'm going to do better. Well, everything I'm telling you at this point as I'm going through college, I failed every single math class, right? Every single math class you take, statistics, accounting 2, algebra, I already said algebra, but accounting 1, failed that class 3 times, by the way. To the point where I got grant money and they took my finance away, and I had to figure out, because now I'm getting hit with out-of-state fees. So one class is like $2,000, and I got to figure out how to come up with this money. Everything's hitting me sideways. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I just kept telling myself, as long as you don't quit on yourself, you can make it. You can do it. And I remember going to a family function one night, and my cousin standing across from me, and my cousin, he was someone that went to college, didn't really believe in it. He went to college for maybe a term or 2 and dropped out. And he's talking to me, and he's a business owner, and he's like, listen man, it's taking me 4 years to get this 2-year degree. You know, what are you doing? You're wasting all this time. And I'm thinking to myself, and at this point I'm thinking to myself, I have my mom here and my dad here on the side, and I look in Debbie's eyes and I go, listen, I understand it's taking a long time, you're putting a lot of money, and you're probably right? You're right on all those occasions. But the reason I'm going to college is because if I quit on this now, I'll be a quitter my whole entire life. Because no one believed in me. No one thought I could get a college degree. I doubted myself at times. And I knew if I quit on this degree, I would quit on my whole entire life. Anything I did in life, I'd quit. Be a quitter. And so I told him, and I go, listen, I'm not doing this for you. I'm not doing it for her. I'm not doing it for him. I'm not doing anything for anyone in this room. I'm doing it for myself. And so, 4 years later, I get the 2-year degree, which is a huge accomplishment for myself. Might not sound like a lot to most people, but for me, it proved that if I didn't quit, I could do anything in my whole entire life. All the odds were against me, I did. Now another accomplishment, which is a huge accomplishment for myself, is I saved a life. And how I did this was, I knew that I was at rock bottom. So when I met this girl, she was going to Gainesville, so she would travel 4 hours away, come back, and every single time she left, I'd get a phone call every couple of weeks or every month. And every single time she called me, she'd either be high on drugs, drunk, or she'd just be an emotional wreck. You wouldn't understand anything this girl was talking about. She'd just be crying, emotions. And so I thought to myself, I've been there. I know what she's going through. I've hit rock bottom before. I'm just going to tell her the truth. The truth will set you free. And so I tell her the truth. And one day she comes into town, I sit her down, go to the beach, and I try to do it the best I could and just tell her the truth. Listen, it's not your mom, it's not the schools, it's nothing, it's you. You gotta change your mindset, and you gotta flip it to do something with your life. It starts with you, not anyone else. You can't control what everyone else is doing, but you can control yourself. And I tell her the truth, she doesn't believe me. She goes away. The doctor, she puts me on a speakerphone with the doctor because her parents were so worried about her committing suicide that they put her on with a therapist. And the therapist told her, I can't even make up these words, literally tells her, listen, it's not your fault, you're born this way, we're just going to put you on some drugs, and we're going to make you feel better. And I told her, I said, listen, these he's lying to you, you have to fix yourself. The drugs are just going to make you worse. It's going to neutralize you. It's going to put you into a stage where you're not going to be able to fix yourself because you're running away from your problems. And so at this point in time, I tell her the truth again. She goes away. I don't hear anything from her for three months, and I get a phone call. She's like, "Hey, I'm going to be in town. Can you meet up?" Sure. Meet up with her. "I just want to thank you." This is her. "I just want to thank you so much for telling me the truth. You know, I went to my parents, I went to a therapist, I went to this person. They all told me it wasn't my fault. But you told me it was my fault." And she's like, "You know, I went on the drugs. I couldn't figure myself out. And I was at such a low. The only thing I could hear in my head was what you were telling me, the positive things that you were telling me to help me out." She's like, "I tried it, and guess what? I'm off the drugs. I feel better. I'm working on myself, and I'm doing good things with my life." So that was a big achievement for me where I helped someone. And that's what started my career on trying to do podcasting, because I realized that the information I had, if it could help this one person I didn't know, imagine millions of people that would listen to me tell them motivational stuff and help them fix themselves. And what I'm going to show you guys today is, I started a podcast. It's motivational. I have different co-hosts on there. I'm going to Miami Tuesday to go link up with an old high school friend, and I'm going to put him on there. He's probably going to talk about Bitcoin if you guys are interested in that. But it's called Goals and Updates. So the website is Goals and Updates. .podbean.com. I'm sorry for the scribble, but it's www.goalsandupdates.podbean.com. That's the website. And who has iPhones here? Who has some type of Apple phone? Yeah, most people do. So what I did is I got approved on Apple Podcasts. All you have to do is go on the Apple Podcast app and type in Goals and Updates. Now, I created that because I helped her, and I figured I could reinforce it in myself as well as I'm helping other people. So that's why I started that. Now, for the third part, what I'm going to do is give you some tips on what I figured out. So the question I asked myself as I'm looking in that reflection, and I started thinking, and I'm driving, the one question no one asked themselves: who are you? Simple question, huh? Who are you? Who do you want to be? Never asked myself that. They didn't teach me that in school. I didn't hear that from my parents. I didn't hear that from anyone. Who are you? Simple. But it gets you thinking, you know, because once you know who you are, once you define the limits on who you are, you won't do the stupid stuff. Right? I don't want to do drugs. Okay, so how do I figure out how not to do drugs? How do I figure out how to change a negative mindset to a positive mindset? You start defining yourself. That's the first one I'm going to use. So these are the tips. We'll do it in red. The first tip, you got to ask yourself, who are you? Right? Who are you? Now the second one I want to explain to you is you got to change the mindset. No one really talks about this, by the way. We talk about work, you know, oh, it's healthy, you got to eat healthy, you got to work out, right? Work out every muscle, biceps, legs, triceps, everything, right? But no one talks about the most important part that you should be working, your brain, the mindset. No one talks about that. If you can change, and by default, by the way, your mindset is very, very negative. It's just defaulted that way. It's very negative. So you have to learn how to change that negative thinking to positive thinking. And over the time, I've listened to a lot of motivational videos. I follow a lot of influencers. And I figured with the goals and updates, that's what I've been doing is I'm taking different things, training myself. I'm updating you, as it's called goals and updates, because I'm giving you my goals. And I'm giving you updates every single time, showing you that I'm changing, and I'm showing you that it's possible. At the same time, I'm giving you tips on that show. So that's the second one, is you got to change your mindset. So change your mindset. And those are the 2 tips I'm going to give you. I would give you another one, and I'll give you a little bonus. You gotta have faith. Faith is what saved me that day. It wasn't myself, it was nothing else, it was purely faith. My family has enshrined in me, I'm Christian by the way, so like Joan, I'm Christian. Or wait, I'm sorry, you're Christian. Sorry, no, But, no, by the way, most people are Christians, one of the most popular religions out there. But what I ended up figuring out was that was my faith that saved me. Faith is like glue. I consider faith like glue. When you put on yourself, faith kicks in and it's the backbone, or the second drive in your system that pushes you to start believing in yourself again. You start figuring out who you are again through faith. It's the glue. So, and I tell people, you don't have to be Christian, you just have to, figure out a faith. I know the one girl that I saved the life was someone that was, I believe she was Hindu. So she had Hinduism, that was her faith. And I know a lot of people that are Buddhists, I know a lot of people that are, I'm trying to think of the other one. But there's a lot of religions that are basically Christian religions, but they're just slightly different. So you have to have faith. Now, to sum up what I just went with you guys, I went over 3 parts with you today about believing in the impossible. I went through the first part with you where it was talking about myself, who I am. The second part I did was my achievements to show you that I came from nothing to doing something. And the third part is I gave you some helpful tips on how you too can believe in the impossible. I want to thank David. Let's give a round up for David. The speakers that showed up because I'm Jim, right? I've never met Jim before, but what a great presentation from Jim, Joan, Hannah. I was hoping David was going to give a speech, but David didn't do a speech today, but it's all good. He's a great host. But thank you guys so much for your time. I know time is valuable. You guys came out and dedicated some time with some nice guests. So appreciate you guys.